everyone, it's Julie from Women and Kick-Ass Chicks, and welcome to the May 25th edition of This Week Next Week. Now, I have a lot of balloons to show you, as you can tell by the little pile next to me, and so those are like more basics. And as you can probably tell by the fact that I have the camera so far away, I have one really big one to show you too. You all know I've been working on my Julie Balloony site since the middle of last week. It's done for now. I'm all ballooned out. I'm happy with what I've done. A whole part of the process was finding new balloons, and at the same time, we're trying to find a new balloon supplier. I love the company that makes the balloons. They're awesome balloons, except the people that I usually order through. Anyways. So I've been sort of testing online, finding different places that I can order from, seeing what their prices were like and how quickly they deliver and that stuff. So because I really didn't need, this is the second place I tried, and I didn't really need anything, I ordered a bag of 350 cubes. Now, that means is these balloons here are called 260s, which means they are 60 inches long and about 2 inches, they are 2 inches round. 350s, do math, 3 inches round, 50 inches long. I've always wanted to try something with 350 cube balloons because I've seen this on YouTube and stuff, and oh my gosh, this stuff is so freaking cool. It's the same stuff, but just giant-fied, whatever. That's a word, totally. And anyway, so I got a bag of 350s, and I've been playing around with it, and I'm going to share with you the first thing that I actually made with it. So, you've seen the design before, but this is the giant version of it. I made a dragonfly. Isn't he amazing? Look how big that is. So this is two balloons. The tail is one. This is full-length tail. And then the body, of course. And then two other balloons for the eyes. And 4 balloons for the wings. So, yeah. Not something I would make at parties. Not bringing these with me. But for like a giant sculpture or something for decorating a hall or a room or something. A room, for a party. Really cool. I'm so excited. So next time I do a vlog, I'm going to try to make you a different balloon to show you. Anyway, so now before I show you the smaller ones, I'm going to bring the computer forward through the whole little thing with the table. Cleavage. All right. There. Okay. Yeah. So quick before. When I do balloons at a party or at an event, instead of waiting for the child to use their imagination and come up with what they would like me to make for them, which A, takes forever, and B, most of the time it's like, I can't make that, no, I can't make that. I can make that, but it takes 37 balloons, I can't make it for you today, that kind of thing. I have a list of balloons that I am able to make quickly, easily, and they get to pick from there. But I can't just do lists. I've seen a lot of balloon artists that just have a list, but most of the children can't read yet. So I have a card. This is the old card, and with the blue background pictures and stuff. I redid all that, and so this is the new card. As you see, there are more balloons. There are 24 now. So in making this card, I learned some new designs that I thought would sort of reach a broader, more kids, I guess. But I thought I'd share with you the newest ones that I learned that I haven't shown you yet. So the first one is a snake. It's a cobra, and I love him. I think he's awesome. I think a lot of boys would like this one a lot. There you go. And then I learned a new parrot. Look at him. He is so cute. Look at the wings. Even the back looks cool. I really like this design. And then for my mom's or grandmother's or something, I learned a flower. With the stem and the leaves. He's cute. And the next two I invented. I haven't ever been really happy with the lines that I've seen, so I came up with my own design. Unfortunately, this morning I twisted it and one of the legs deflated, so there's only one leg left. So it's a 3-legged line. Pretend there's 4. But anyways, that's the design that I came up with. Rawr. He's cute. And then finally, oh my goodness, do you have any idea how long I have been trying to make a butterfly? A 1-balloon butterfly that doesn't look twisted or weird or it's too hard, or I haven't been happy with the butterflies that I saw. And then finally this came to me. And look, it's adorable. It works perfectly. Even the back looks good. I like him. I like him so much. I made 2! So I'm super excited about this. I'm still working on a bigger balloon butterfly, the one that takes like 3 or 4 balloons. I still can't get one that I'm really picky as to what balloons I end up keeping. But Love this. Super excited about my butterflies. All right. Blog. This week, for Authors After Dark, I have Megan Grooms on, and there's a giveaway, and it's finishing Sunday, and it's called Finding Samantha. It's her full-length book that she has in her series. And next week, I have Jordan Jones. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Love her Charlie Davidson books. I'm super excited to read her interview and to, yeah, this is just funny. I asked her a lot of questions because, well, I've actually read her books, which kind of helps, unfortunately. I haven't read all the books, but I think I've been pretty good at asking some pretty decent questions, considering I haven't always read all the books. But of course, Jordan Jones I have, and you know me, always full of questions. So yeah, her interview's a little longer than the average one, but I'm really anxious to read what she wrote for that. So she is going to be my Authors After Dark Spotlight next week. And reading-wise, this week I finally read Red-Headed Stepchild by Jay Wells. I'm meeting her in New Orleans as well. And people are like, what do you mean you haven't read her book? Like, you totally have to read her series. It was amazing. I really, really enjoyed it. It wasn't crazy dark, like I guess more like your typical urban fantasy as opposed to your like really dark urban fantasy. I really enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to keep on with this series. The last book just came out this week. This I think is the 5th book, and it was the last one in the series. And Jay Wells is actually going to be my Authors After Dark feature the next week or the week after, the first week of June. So I'm glad I finally read it, and I'm thank you to everyone who sort of bullied me into it. And right now, I am reading Lethal Rider, Larissa Young. Loving it. I am enjoying it much more than I did the second book, and that came out wrong. I didn't mean to say I did not enjoy the second book in the series. It was fine. This one I'm liking more. Somebody. Yeah, this is another, oh my goodness, eh? This book, Jill Shalvis's next Lucky Harper book, and what other book? A couple others. Actually, Jay Wells' book. A whole bunch had the release date of June 1st. And then all of a sudden, beep, nope, May 22nd. It's just changed them all. I have no idea when they were changed. And Chapters, the bookstore that I deal with, and that most Canadians deal with, store-wise and not just online, they still have it listed as June 1st. So I was not able to send Jason to the bookstore to get it. So I ordered it for my Kobo because I really want to read it. And then I'm actually going to use the gift card he gave me for Mother's Day, and I'm going to go buy the print version when it actually arrives in the store. It's crazy. I'm buying it twice. But I figure, you know what? I am actually really lucky and super blessed to be receiving a lot of books from publishers and authors. I don't actually have to spend all that much anymore on books. So if I want to buy the same book twice, I'm going to do it. So there you go. Next up for me, this is crazy. While I'm writing my super jagged notes of what I wanted to chat about today, I said, okay, next up is Darkness Devours by Carrie Arthur. It's the 3rd book in her Dark Angel series. I'm going to read that. And then I wanted to double check on the release date, and sure enough, another ding change. It used to be June 5th, and now it's the 26th. So apparently I am not reading that one next. And it also means I'm going to have to totally rearrange the end of June schedule. Do you know how many books are coming out at the end of June? Crazy insane amounts, and they're all coming out the 26th. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. Anyways, so it looks like next up will be Jacked Up by Erin McCarthy, which is the 6th book in her Fast Track series, but it's also not coming out to June 5th, which means I'm not receiving it most likely till next Tuesday, so I'll have a little bit of a gap there. But I have a big weekend ahead of me. I don't even know if I'll be able to get any reading done, so cross my fingers. We'll have to wait and see if I'll sneak something else in. So again, all that to say, and I know I probably just could have said it very simply at the beginning, I'm not even 100% sure what I'm reading next. It all depends. I've got a few little candidates, but most of the other books, bang, 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 the next few reads are all books that I'm waiting for that are not releasing until later. I'll be reading my first Vicki Peterson book this month I'm excited about, or next month. The Taken is the first book in her new series. It's coming out June 12th, and I'll be receiving that in the mail soon. It's coming from the States, so I don't know how long. Sometimes it takes like 2-3 weeks to get here. So I'm really hoping to get it in time so I can get the review out on the release date. Oh, or is it the 15th? Darn. I had 12th. It's all in my head. I wrote it down. Anyways, check this. This is a Tuesday. It's 12th or 15th. This is the date it's coming up. The more I think about it, I think it's the 12th. I mean the 15th. can we just cut that part out? So, all right. I think that's all I want to talk about reading-wise, because really that's just a mumble-jumble mess, and there's no point of talking anymore. I have 2 new signatures that I want to share with you. These are books that, well, A, I received from the author, and the other one I ordered. I don't know if you are aware. If you're not, you will be soon, because A, I'm going to show you, and also if you don't watch the vlog, I have an interview coming up in July with Ciara Dean, and I asked her about this. But Ciara Dean's Secret McQueen series is awesome, and urban fantasy fans, oh my god, I don't know what was it. Awesome, what was that? Urban fantasy fans, even and romance fans, you have to check it out. It's such a good series. Okay, maybe if you're more into like a paranormal romance with a bit of an edge, because they're a little darker. They're usually ebook only, but the sales have been really successful, so they've released the first book so far in print. And then the second book is coming out in print later this year. So the day it came out, I ordered it, only to receive it so I could send it off to Ciara to get her to sign it. A, she's Canadian. That kicks ass. And B, her like secret is on my favorite characters list. So that means I need to get her signature. So she also sent a bunch of goodies that were all signed. Of course, I left them on my table. I don't know. Can't be that organized for one of these, even if I don't do them that often anymore. But she wrote this long and lovely, lovely inscription, and I'm super excited that she signed my book. Oh, she called me to the ever-fabulous Julie. I framed that to show my husband. Look at what she says. Put on a t-shirt. Anyway, so that's that. And the next book I got from Jen Bennett. Summoning the Night. I've read this already, reviews posted. I absolutely adored it. She actually mentions me in her acknowledgments, which totally freaked me out when I saw that. But anyway, so she sent me a copy of this, and she signed it. And I almost peed myself laughing, because she wrote really nice inscription again. But on this side, I'm going to see if you can see the little caricature there. Yeah. It's a little picture of Lon, and it says, I like a woman who can tie off a balloon animal. But the part that makes me laugh the most is he goes, oh my god. Anyways, last time, for Killing the Moon, she sent me a picture of Johnny Depp, because I said at the time that Lon makes me think of Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean. And now she sends me a little caricature of Lon that says, about balloons. Anyways, I will be taking pictures of those too. And I'll be posting them on my signatures wall. Absolutely. And, yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for Jen and Ciara for doing that. I love my books. I love them signed. They make me smile. Alright, weekend. You probably may or may not have been following me back then, but a year ago, around this time of year, I went camping with my daughter with her Sparks troop. Now, Sparks are Girl Guides. If you're in the States, it's called Girl Scouts. It's the group of Sparks, Brownies, Guides, and Pathfinders. They all go together. Sparks and Brownies camp in cabins, and the Guides and Pathfinders camp in tents. I did a vlog about my experience last year. I should post a link, because actually I should watch that again before I post a link to see if I want to share that again, or if I want people to forget about it. Last year I went as a parent helper. This year I'm going as a guider. So my responsibilities might be a little bit more, but we go Friday night, and we sleep 2 nights. And I'm hoping the weekend isn't going to be too hot and disgusting. Last year, it was raining when we arrived, but it made it the weekend was really cool. It was perfect. Girls running around outside and it wasn't too warm. It was awesome. This year, they're announcing a little bit of a warmer weather, but hopefully that means there's also going to be some cloud cover. But anyways, so I'm ready for the goose poop. I'm bringing my boots. I don't even think I'm going to bring my running shoes. There's no point. The place is in the bird sanctuary near Long Sault, Ontario, and it is covered in Canada geese poop. And yeah, and then last year the ladybugs, the piles of dead ladybugs in the cabin. But the girls had fun. This year the theme is the Queen Elizabeth II, her Diamond Jubilee. So I think that's a really fun theme. You can do a lot of things with that theme with a bunch of little girls. So we're going to have a tea party and that kind of stuff. I think it'll be super fun. I will be exhausted. I'm not going to have showered 2 days, but it'll be worth it because they're going to have fun.
I keep telling myself that. So that's why I probably won't be able to read much. Last year I was able to sneak away a little bit of reading in my sleeping bag before I went to bed at night, but it depends on how tired I am, or at the same time how observant the girls are, because if they're told lights out for me too. So that's that. So whatever your plans are for this weekend, I hope you have a safe and happy one. And yeah, see you all, I don't know, next time I do one of these. Talk to you tomorrow.